Ba 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 da ba 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 ma ba ba da ba da ba da na 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 down. Da 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 do 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 do. Ba 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 da ba da ma ba da ba da ba bow. That song's kind of a banger, I can't lie. I can't lie. How's it going? How's everyone going? Is everyone doing good? I hope everyone's having a good time zone. I hope everyone's having a good time zone. Hi guys. Hi. Hi. Hi chat. What did everyone do today? Going for KBBQ? Ooh. Don't say that. Don't say that. I just ate and I feel a little bad about it. Because I had Popeyes for the first time in a long time. Because I saw that they had a pickle menu. Working on some writing and vibing? Hell yeah. I'm talking about Popeyes. They had a pickle menu, okay? And I love pickles. I'm partial to pickles. I very much enjoy a good pickle, okay? A good pickle? Chef's kiss, okay? I love that. However, however, guys, guys, we got to talk about something. We got to talk about something with them pickles. We got to talk about something with them the dang pickle menu. That that sucked so freaking bad. The pickle lemonade was so bad. Been playing it game all my games to collect rewards. Went to the studio, no dinner. Hell yeah, hell yeah. That's what you do. Yes, pickle lemonade. The pickle lemonade from Popeyes. Guys, I can't. I need to just I need to show you a picture of this. Hold on. I need to show you a picture because my thought here. This is a good picture. I think she has very red nails. Let me show you a picture from Popeyes here. I don't know what I expected. Okay, I don't know what I expected when I ordered the pickle lemonade here. Okay, I don't know what I anticipated because it literally says pickle lemonade. Okay, says pickle lemonade. That's what it looks like. It looks kind of like regular lemonade, but they call it pickle lemonade. I don't know what I expected because it literally just tasted like lemonade that they poured pickle juice into. It literally just tastes like they poured pickle juice into lemonade. I don't know what I expected. I legitimately don't know what I expected because that's all it tastes. I got both flavors, very distinct, separate flavors, and it was pickle juice and lemonade. I just I don't know what I anticipated. I genuinely, for the life of me, can't. I don't know what I was thinking. Where I was like, oh, maybe it'll taste good. But I did try it because I was like, what if it does? What if it does? What if? Okay, I've tasted some weird stuff that ended up being pretty good, like peanut butter pickle and honey. Okay, peanut butter pickle honey sandwich. That was pretty good. Okay, that one wasn't bad at all. The pickle lemonade, though, made me realize that pickles do not make drinks better. I think it comes to drinks. I think pickles might not belong in drinks. I think that might be the case, is pickles just don't belong in a drink. And that was my mistake. That was where I made my mistake, was that I thought that the drink would also retain the same like kind of concept of like, oh yeah, pickle on thing, make it taste really good. And that was not the case. Okay, look, no, you haven't tried the pickle peanut butter and honey. Okay, but the flavors surprisingly complement each other. They do really well. Okay, that one is surprising. Okay, however, I most 90% of the time, I'm willing to try weird stuff, and I will tell you if it tasted nasty or something like that. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, dude, yeah, mayonnaise and Reese's cup tasted delicious. It did taste like a pregnancy craving, but it tasted like a decent, like I enjoyed it, pregnancy craving. But I have been drawn pregnant enough at this point that maybe I had a pregnancy craving and I just didn't know it was. That's a possibility. So it could have been a Haku pregnancy hak Hakag Hakag Hak Hak Haku Haku Hak I was trying to turn that into Hakagnancy and it just wasn't working. Um it just wasn't working. But yeah, I feel like I feel like it just didn't, no. No. I wouldn't do it again. I think I don't think I'd ever do that again. That was so bad. Again, the pickle and peanut butter, good. Pickle and and lemonade? No, don't do that. Not a good idea. Not one of my best ideas, honestly. And I would never recommend anyone do that one. Out of the goodness of my heart. Because that one was bad. Yeah, that one was not good. That's about it. That's about all I got there. What's new with y'all? I see KBBQ. That's good. That's good. KBBQ. I haven't been to KBBQ in a while. I haven't been to KBBQ in a while, and I should go back. Writing, vibing, good, good, good. Always good to hear. We always love some writing, some writing. You know what? I've been writing too. I've been thinking about picking up poetry again, but I also feel like that's such a like douchebag thing to do. You okay? Like I feel like that's like I feel like that's like a red flag. You know what I mean? Like I feel like the poetry thing is a red flag, an inherent red flag. Poetry's kind of fun though. I used to do a lot of it. I do too. But I feel like at this point with the way I'm doing it, I don't know. I feel like I would. It reminds me of high school Haku. Hi Kaiser, hello. Hello. I feel like I feel as if I would turn it into a red flag. You know? You know what I mean? Because when I was a kid, I I'm not gonna say I did it. There was a lot of red flags. Okay, that's all I mean. No? Well, but like for me, you know what I'm saying is like for me it would be a red flag. Like not on other people, not seeing it on other people, but like people seeing it on me. You know what I mean? Like there's a certain combination where it's just like with the way I am, I feel like it wouldn't mix. I feel like it wouldn't mix anymore. Because high school me, I'm not gonna lie to you, high school me was not. I was like the ukulele guy, but like worse because I brought poetry instead. You know what I'm talking about? The ukulele guy. Everyone had that at their high school. The guy who just like would bring random instruments in his car to like gatherings and then would just start playing it when like everyone's just chilling, having a good time, and then bam, there he is. He's playing his goddamn ukulele or guitar. And I feel like that's kind of me, but not really. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a problem, is all I'm saying. But in like a roundabout way. Like in a really roundabout kind of way. I feel like it would be like it just wouldn't work. You know what I mean? Never had that girl who brought giant speaker a few times and played K-pop. I don't know if that's worse or better. I just I don't know if it's worse or better because like at least they weren't the one playing the music and it was like musicians, But also if they're just randomly playing it, I feel like that would be really annoying. Like everyone's just vibing, having a good time, and then all of a sudden they just drop like, "All right, I'm gonna start playing music now," and everyone's like, "What? What are you doing? What are you? Why? Why are you doing this?" You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. There would always be this distinct type of people, and you know what? I kind of blame band kids, but it was also the hippies. Not that all band kids. Am I allowed to say all band kids, despite being an orchestra? Was I any better? I feel like I was in orchestra, so that made me better. I'm gonna own that. I was in orchestra, so that made me better than the band kids. It made me better than the band kids. Um, because I isn't that still band? No. Cello wasn't in band. Band was like like marching band and all that kind of stuff. Cello and everything. We were orchestra. All right, there was a difference. There was a big difference. Okay, we did Mozart and Beethoven and all that kind of stuff, and then the band kids they were doing like whatever you say to cope. Oh my god! Look, no, they were doing like college band music, okay, and like the marching band music, and they were like. You know what I mean? Like they were getting ready to play with the Gamecocks, okay? The South Carolina Gamecocks. And I'm out here trying to play like Mozart, okay, on my cello. All right, it's different. It's different. Okay? It's different. There was class. There was class and history behind us. And elegance. Oui, oui, elegance. You sound like you're coping. No? Look, okay, all I'm saying is our class did not get caught like macking it like too much in the back of a bus. Okay? We did not get caught and banned from sitting in the back of a bus. That's all I'm going to say. Okay? Our class did not get we're not getting hot and heavy in the back of a bus. All right? Our wonderful lovely orchestra class. Um dude, the band kids got caught macking it. I mean, like sucking face. I straight up like hot and heavy in the back of a bus, and this happened twice in the school year, twice. And dude, why in the back of a bus? Isn't that like the most like uncomfortable place you can like imagine? Like getting it going. You know what I mean? Like that's like the most uncomfortable thing I can think of. That's like one of the most uncomfortable things I can think of. I just I feel like I would forever be unhappy with myself. from that day onward. You know? Like, why? I'm not even gonna try and claim that's what I said. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, what the hell? Because now I want you to imagine. Well, don't imagine, but I want you to imagine that you have to now live with yourself. Okay? Imagine now you have to live with yourself after the fact that you, in fact, had your first kiss and whatever might have been, whatever else. I don't even know. Oh God. Um, in the back of a school bus. Okay? That's they have to live with that. They have to live with that from this day onward for the rest of their life. So I just feel like it's more of a curse than anything. Shake my head. Shake my goddamn head. But that's band kids, dude. And like in some ways the band kids were like almost like they were insane, but then you had like the snobby like the snobby what actor kid the what are they called, plays, what are they the acting kids, most of the theater kids, yes, theater kids, thank you, appreciate it. The theater kids looked down on all of us, and they made me so mad. They made me so mad. Except for the backstage kids, like the kids doing backstage and the other stuff like that. They were chill. They were cool. They were cool. But the kids who were actually acting, they were acting like they were actually acting. You know what I mean? Like they were acting like they were getting money. Like they were getting paid to play Snow White. Acting kids. Well, that's what I'm saying. They were acting like actors, dude. Like kids straight up thought he was Robert Downey Jr. They were acting up. They kind of were. Man, they were so annoying. And then they would always do this thing where they actually they do this thing where they actually you all the time. Oh my god. They were the most likely to actually you. Yeah, the stage tech kids were cool. Yeah. The stage tech art kids were fine. I mean, like it's just art. But like the stage tech and all that, they were chill. They were just like yeah. Yeah, and they would bring the funniest stories, dude. They would always tell everyone the funny stories. It was a mix of both. Yeah. Yeah. The stage tech, they always had the funniest stories, dude. They were funny. They were cool. Everyone was chill with them because it's like friggin' it's friggin' great, dude. I swear to God, some of them were gonna be like stand-up comedians, and they might have been. I have no idea. I have no idea because I don't I don't keep in contact with anyone from my school days at all. I don't, which I feel is like pretty common nowadays. Like it used to not be as common. Like I feel like for our parents and everything, it was always like very common to keep in touch with all the people you grew up with and all the like people you went to college with and all that kind of stuff. But I feel like it's gotten less and less common as we've grown up, or as technology has developed. You know, I technology and the internet developing has made it so like I don't know. I feel like we're more likely to do that. We're kind of people. Well, that's what I mean. Is like I feel like okay, there. It's not even like this theory, but it's like this thing where it's like we have we've made like I don't know. The internet's really weird because, like, had it been like 100 years ago, right? You would not have had the context or people would not have had the context. This is a better way to put it. Like people would not have had the context with which to like compare a lot of people. And I'm not saying this is necessarily good or bad. I'm just saying it's like weird how we've like evolved without evolving. You know what I mean? Like we humans haven't evolved, but we've evolved the technology around us, and now we have technology with which to compare other high schools and how other people are doing stuff and all that kind of thing. And you know, or like on even like with online dating and all that kind of stuff, where it's like now you instead of like dealing with the people immediately around you, and it's a blessing and a curse again. Like it's not a good thing or a bad thing. It's just a fascinating thing, right? Where it's like now instead of like immediate people around you shaping your world, it's like now your world is opened up a lot earlier in life and is a lot wider throughout your life too. And so it's like a fascinating look into that, where now we don't necessarily need to hold on to those connections necessarily, because we kind of get to pick a bit, be a bit more selective with our with our like people we associate with in that way. You know what I mean? And again, not a good thing or a bad thing. It's just like a thing, like you might hear like older generations be like, they don't know what it was like to do this, blah blah, and complain about it. But it's like, what are they really complaining about? And they're complaining that we don't have all the same like struggles and that they did. Like, okay, what do you what do you want us to do about it? Because it still exists whether we like it or not. And that's something that always gets me too, is when people are complaining. Like they'll always complain about something, and it's like, what do you want me to do about it? What do you what do you want me to do about it? So it'd just be stuff like that. And it's like I don't know, but I'm always the type person that like I'm not a venting type person. I'm not a person who does really well with venting all the time. Like sometimes I can, but if someone's venting about stuff, I don't deal with that entirely well all the time, I notice. And so I tend to avoid a lot of venting, like more intense venting anyway. Right? If it's just like a little silly, like, oh, this thing irritated me, it's like, what? It's that's fine. That's fine. It doesn't matter. But it's like when it's more intense and like existential venting, I'm like, I have my own existential problems. I don't know if I can listen to yours also. You know what I mean? Like, uh the life is my our life is so short, blah blah blah, going down the list, and it's like, oh dude. I I wish I had the energy to actually do that or anything. Uh to deal with your existential dread as much as I'm dealing with my existential dread. It's like a compounding fact of existential dread compounding on more existential dread. Like in a never-ending loop of people like layering existential dread on people. Oh god. Oh man. Oh, what else was I gonna say? There was something else I wanted to say. Oh, there were two things. Speaking of things that I wanted to like talk about. Oh my god. Um uh I immediately forgot one of them, but I remembered the other, and it was this post on Twitter that Giga posted. All right, I want to talk about this one because this is like a really important thing that I have been talking about for so long, and now like people are getting mad about it, and I knew this would happen because it's so freaking irritating that people get mad about this, dude. So freaking irritating that people are mad about this. God, it made me mad. Okay, Giga Love Giga to death. Okay, awesome, awesome VTuber, great streamer. Um, just awesome. Okay. Giga talked on Twitter and rarely talks on Twitter anyway, but decided, okay, we're gonna talk about this. Or something spurred this on for her. Okay, and Giga said, and I'll quote it here. Wait, hold on, I gotta get rid of this. There we go. Graduations can be sad, yes, but some act like the person is dying. A tragic death, and it's getting kind of weird. And then in a tweet underneath, grieve the character and the era as much as you need. But be aware that sometimes the wording of things makes the person feel that they're not good enough, and if they're not doing exactly the same thing forever. And then even continued to talk about this like, I see it as a time to celebrate what the created and did, and then left it at that. And then the quote retweets come in, dude. Dude, it's always the quote retweets with the most like brain dead, jobless takes I've ever seen. And some people are like, "Oh, she always gave me bad vibes. Oh, she was always bad timing, bad wording, blah blah blah." And it's like, "Oh my god. This what is it with you people that you see this as a negative thing?" Like how do you look at that statement? How do you look at the statements, the two tweets here, and say like, "Yeah, the first one was bad and the second one also didn't make up for it." They only saw the first one, and even then, seeing the first one, you see, how do you see this statement? I'll read it one more time. Graduations can be sad, yes, but some act like the person is dying a tragic death, and it's getting kind of weird. And people in the quote retweets here, in fact, I'm gonna read one right here. I can't believe this comes from a VTuber. Girl, literally, who the F are you? Honestly had to think it was worth responding, and I'm pulling out my psych degree to properly say this. Grief isn't just reserved for death. It's an emotional response to loss, and that can include the loss of a VTuber character or even just a routine people held close. And I get some reactions might seem too much on the outside, but we don't get to decide how someone else should process their emotions. Telling people they're being too weird or dramatic can invalidate very real feelings. Grief is personal, messy, and unique. There's no one right way to go through it. What would help is encouraging it. Dude, this is such BS. And it's just essaying. And it's like, dude, what part of her statement said that you were invalid for feeling bad? It starts with graduations can be sad. Hello? The whole statement was graduations can be sad. Okay. Yes. But some act like the person is dying a tragic death, and it's getting kind of weird. Because can you imagine for a second, like, people don't have any empathy anymore, and I feel like it's getting, I'm not gonna say it's getting worse. I don't know for, one way or another. But it's like people lack this idea of empathy, where imagine you're in the creator's shoes. Okay, you're in a content creator's shoes. And like some people were saying, "Oh, Fulgur Ovid from Niji Sanji." Okay, I believe he had mentioned that very day that he was graduating. Okay, and unfortunate for the people who watch Fulgur, that is sad, and absolutely 100%. All right, and just like Giga said, graduations can be sad. Period. Well, it's not a period, it's a comma. But like in this instance, okay, graduations can be sad, yes. But then let's break down the statement. Some, okay, yes, and it is sad. It is sad. It's the loss of a character. It's the loss of the time spent, not even the time, because you did spend the time with the person playing, not even just the character, but because he's not really playing character, he's still Fulgur, right? Like he's still himself. He's still himself. It's still Fulgur, you know? And even in his PL, if they decide to do that, I don't know. But like it's up to them. But like even then, like it's still Fulgur. He's not even really a character, really. It's just interaction within the company. Okay? and that you're really going to be missing out future interactions within the company. But it's like, okay, that is sad. That same thing for Gura, same thing for Gura. That is sad. That's a sad thing because now the interaction between company members and what could have been, you're missing out on what could have been, but you don't know what could have been. You legitimately don't know. So it's like, yes. And then we get into the but section of Giga's statement. Graduations can't be sad. But, okay, but now this doesn't invalidate the previous statement here. Unless it does invalidate with the what is it? It does on the condition of this thing, okay? On the condition of this thing. Some act like the person is dying a tragic death and it's getting kind of weird, okay? Now that doesn't say that you're stupid, you're invalidating, you blah blah blah. But what it does say is it's getting kind of weird. And it's getting kind of weird for two reasons. Number one, people are attaching themselves too hard to one person. If you're attaching yourself and your happiness and your joy to a single person, I quote retweeted this and I said, if you're attaching yourself, your joy and your source of happiness to a single person, that's a you problem and you need to fix that. Because if your joy comes literally directly from someone else, that's a problem. Your joy should be you, what you have and what you can control. That's where your joy should come from, is what you get to control. Because if you put your joy on other people and you say this person is the only reason I can have any joy, you're in for a world of pain. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. And there's multiple reasons because people are gonna let you down. And I don't mean like people will let you down and it's soul crushing and blah blah blah. But I mean like people will let you down a lot of the times. And sometimes it's a little bit, sometimes it's a lot. And I'm not saying that you don't trust people over it. No, no, no. But what I am saying is your joy should come from things that you get to control because that is guaranteed. That's something that's guaranteed. Okay? That's something that is consistent, guaranteed, and you will always get to enjoy. And that's how you find a joy. And it's not a happy moment. Happy moments can be found wherever. Happy moments are temporary things. But joy, something that is long lasting, something that is more permanent, a permanent fixture in your brain and your emotion and your general state of mind, that needs to come from you. That needs to be something that you are in control of. For example, things like, for example, maybe is watching content creators, right? Maybe you do derive a joy from watching content creators, but is it the content creator themselves that you are basing all of your joy in? Or is it like, I'm enjoying the things that they're doing? I'm enjoying spending time around them, but I can move around and do this, blah, blah, blah. You know, it is, this is where that sense of parasocialism comes in and you need to be careful with, you need to guard yourself just as much as the content creator needs to guard themselves. You need to guard yourself as a viewer. I tell that kind of thing to students when I'm teaching. I'll be like, look, don't let a teacher be getting involved with you guys, like getting involved in drama and relationships and all that kind of stuff, because one, that's creepy and weird. That's creepy and weird that an adult is trying to be involved with you guys like that. But number two, it's about guarding yourself, learning to guard yourself in a healthy manner. Okay, you need to understand boundaries for yourself and why that's weird and why that's creepy. You know what I mean? It's the same thing when you're dealing with celebrities or niche micro internet celebrities or whatever it might be. Guard yourself. Guard yourself. It's your space, it's your time. And yes, again, it is a sad thing when a VTuber graduates. It is sad. It absolutely is. Okay, just like, again, like Giga said in the next tweet here, grieve the character and the era as much as you need. Okay, but then here's the part that people are missing, that people are like entirely skipping. They're acting like she just pooped on them and then left it at that. But that's not the case. She said, grieve the time, grieve the character, take your time. But when you make it weird, now this is the problem. When you make it weird, when suddenly you're making them feel like they're not, they have to play this person, this character. They have to do the same thing for the rest of their lives. When you're holding them hostage, when you're holding another person hostage, now you're being the weird one. And that's the problem, is when these people are holding the creators hostage over the character, over their connection to the company, over their connection to these people. When you're holding them hostage to this and this way of life, that's the bad part. That's the weird part. That's when you're getting weird. That's when you're getting like kind of vile and horrible to deal with. That's the part. No one is worried about people feeling bad that this thing happens. Again, I felt bad. I feel bad that Gura's graduating. I watch Hollow Live all the time. I watched Myth from day one. Like, it sucks. It sucks a lot. But like at the same time, life's gonna go on. My joy is not connected to, it is not sourced directly from that thing. But it is a missing component of that thing, of a whole. You know what I mean? That's when it's too much, especially for the creator. Exactly. Exactly. And people are lacking that empathy for the creator. People are lacking the empathy for the creator side, where they're not putting themselves in the creator's shoes. Because imagine, like, I want you to go back for a second. Gura mentioned that and I'm not going to read into this too much because I don't know what Gura's reasonings for graduating is, and I'm not going to necessarily speculate. But what people talk about with Gura often is she is VTubing. She was the face of VTubing. And for the longest time, and even still to this day, if you say the first thing that comes to mind is Gura. Okay, the first thing that comes to mind is Gura. She's so popular that normies that only watch baseball know her because she was in the Dodgers stadium, right? This little blue shark girl was in the Dodgers stadium, this little character, right? And imagine the pressure that comes with that, of all these people, and you feel trapped. Now suddenly you feel trapped. I would feel trapped if that many eyes were on me. Millions and millions? Yes, exactly. People need to respect their choice. People need to respect their choice 100%. But now imagine you're on Gura's end, and now you're getting all these voices. Some people who only know you a little, some people who are super, super watch your content, rewatch it, and they're like, yeah, if Gura ever graduates, I'm ending it all. A lot of those are jokes. But how many do you know for sure are jokes? I want you to imagine that for a second. How many do you know for sure are jokes? You know? How many do you know for sure are? Can you count on both hands how many are and how many aren't? Like, can you figure out, can you discern that? You don't know. And that's the problem, is you don't know. Gura doesn't know all of her fans, but she sees plenty. You know she sees plenty. You know she sees all these voices saying, some saying the worst things imaginable because she didn't stream for, so she was on this many breaks and this many things, and all these eyes were watching her and demanding the best streams. Oh, she's the best streamer in all of Hollow Live. She's carrying the company, blah blah blah, all these things. And you're saddling them with all of this. And you look at what they started as. Hollow Live was not as big as it is today. You know, Hollow Live was not as big as it is today when they started. And so it's no wonder that some people are going to leave. They've grown themselves as people, and they've figured out, they've grown themselves. Yes, all these responsibilities, it gets harder and harder on the creator. Absolutely. And so now you see all these people leaving Hollow Live because now, okay, well, I've grown personally, and I've grown in a way that has taken me away from this company. I've grown, or even with Niju Sanji or whatever other kind of company. I've grown in a way that I think I want to do content this way. I don't want to. I want to do it on my own terms, and I don't necessarily need the company to do stuff. You have people like Maury Calliope, Ina, like the rest of Myth, really, Kiara, and then you have like Bay or Iris and even Crony, who are all there because they want to do music. They want to do something with music. They want to do something with these shows and these showmanship and all this kind of stuff. They absolutely want to. And it's not that the other girls don't. It's just that they don't have the same priority placed on that thing. And so of course, you're going to see again like Ame leave. Okay? You're going to see like Fauna leave. And in the case of Mume, she did want to do music, but for health reasons now, she has to prioritize her health, right? And is now also leaving, right? And so on and so forth. And so this is something people don't think about. People aren't putting themselves in the shoes of the creator and the responsibility that's been laid on their shoulders and on their backs, especially with these bigger companies like this and these kind of legends in the VTubing space and in the streaming space as well, because they're some of the first VTubers in the West, right? And so you're thinking about this responsibility that's been placed on them, and it hurts actually. It actually hurts. You would lose. I lose sleep. I want you to. I'm going to tell you something here. I lose sleep. I legitimately lose sleep over some kids. Okay, if they're doing well in school, if they're doing bad, if they're having trouble in class, and I've tried 50 different things, and I get another paper and it's been bad. I lose sleep over that, and that's just with a small amount of people. Okay, I'm talking literally like 15, 20 kids. Okay. Now expand that kind of emotion where you thought this would be where you go into this job and instead, and I'm going into this knowing that, okay, I go into teaching knowing full well I'm going to be dealing with interpersonal stuff between kids, between their parents, all that kind of stuff. I go into that knowing full well that, okay, and I have some amount of classes in psychology to deal with that kind of thing, and sociology, that kind of thing. Okay, I have some amount of knowledge and emotional maturity in which I tend to deal with that. And you see some teachers crack under pressure. Okay, you see some teachers still crack under pressure. Okay, now I want you to expand that by 1,000-fold. Okay, by 10,000-fold, by 1,000,000. Expand it by 1,000,000, and I want you to compound that fact with the fact that you're going into this job thinking this is fun, this is enjoyment, this is a hobby. Okay, now I'm making money. Now I'm making money hand over fist. Oh my God, I love singing. I love doing this. Oh my God, all these interpersonal relationships, all these responsibilities being laid on my back. Oh my God, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Back it up. I didn't know I was going to be a celebrity. I didn't know I was going to be the face of something. I didn't know I was going to be this. Oh my God, all these eyes are suddenly on me. Oh, everything I say will be used against me. Oh my God. You know? And you think about that for a second, and it gives you a moment of pause. It gives me a moment of pause. It gives me a moment to think where I'm like, God, that's hard. That's really hard. That's really, really hard. And I respect them. I respect them a lot I respect them for sticking it out as long as they have, and I respect them for what they've done, and I hope that they succeed in everything that they do. Cade Loves, hi, welcome on in. We were just chatting. Oh my God. Wait, is that 560? Oh my God, that's 560 followers. What? Dude, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. 560th follower. You just won. You just won. Thank you, thank you. We were just chatting in general, and I was talking about everything from how pickle lemonade sucks, and then how we were chatting about VTuber graduations. I am not graduating. But we were chatting about VTuber graduations and the pressure that they had. To theater kids, the VTuber graduations. Agreed, pickle lemonade is horrible. It was so bad. It was so bad. I tried it from Popeyes. It was so bad. It friggin' sucked. It sucked so much butt. It sucked so much butt. The not the yeah. Then VTuber graduations, yeah. Yeah, Popeyes. Popeyes. The only thing I ever graduated was from my theater kid face. See, this is what I'm saying. See, the theater kids, they never did anything as crazy as the band kids. Although I have heard from other people how crazy their theater kids were. Like I remember one was talking about the makeout couch. And I think that's Juniper. Juniper has this story about like the makeout couch that her theater kids would use. And everyone was like, "Yeah, don't touch that couch. don't no, don't go to that couch." Had to kiss the jock. See, it's always it's always the drama with the theater kids. It's always the drama. It's always they have drama in their life and out of it. They made drama into their hobby during that period in their life. They made drama their hobby. Okay, have a couple crazy stories. I know you do. I know you said you were theater tech, and theater techs always had the craziest stories. They always did. They always friggin' did. And he had a bowl cut? No. No. Not a bowl cut. No. Like that's a how do you downgrade from a mullet? How do you downgrade from a mullet? Like, okay, credit where credit is due. Okay, the new school mullets aren't bad. I'm not gonna lie. The burst fade mullet kind of stuff isn't that bad. The Leslie Crunch. Oh God. Oh no. Oh no. Oh God. I'm seeing acceptable mullet. Yeah, that's what I mean. I cop blocked another kid from getting a girl's phone number, and he got so mad when he found out I got the girl's. To be fair, though, to be fair, text again, text being funny. That means they had the funny riz. Okay, they had the funny riz. Okay, okay, but no. I'm saying burst fade mullets. Okay, burst fade mullets are way better than like the old school mullets that they used to have. They're way better. I think so anyway. They have that energy of like kind of like a mohawk, but you need to style it. That's the problem with a lot of haircuts that people get is they'll get a haircut that is meant to be done a specific way and then they won't style it in the mornings and they won't do anything to take care of their hair and it ends up looking gross. And it's because people don't care about their hair and that's more of the issue than anything really. That's more of the bigger issue is they don't do anything to take care of their hair and they just kind of like let it like not rot but they like let it just like whatever. And so you'll get like these really good looking haircuts. Where's a good looking haircut, a good looking burst fade here? This one looks all right. This one looks pretty good. It's not ideal in my opinion, but I don't mind it. I don't mind it that much. Hold on. Let me get a good picture up here. This is like the acceptable thing versus the bowl cut or like a regular mullet because the mullet always sucked. I hate mullets, but the burst fade was better. Okay, and here's the burst fade. This is a modern mullet, a more modern mullet style, and it looks a lot better. It looks a lot better, okay, than the classic mullet. Okay, rat tails, no. There are some hairstyles that don't need to be done. Rat tail, I'm trying to figure out still why people do a rat tail. I see it on too many kids nowadays too. I see it on too many kids where I'll see a rat tail and I'm like, oh no, who did this to you? Who who's hurt you in this way? Who's hurting you? Who's hurting you in this way? Especially the rat tails where it'll be like the most pathetic like strands of hair that I've ever seen, where they're like it's not even a rat tail at that point. It's like a gerbil tail. I hate people who have rat tails. Like just wear a ponytail. That's what I'm saying. Is like might as well do a ponytail. Like the only time a rat tail has ever not worked, but has like existed and I haven't hated it is the the Jedi like Padawan braid, the Padawan braid or whatever. Like that I didn't. It's not that I liked it. It's just that I didn't hate it either. You know, it wasn't. It was just fine. It was fine. It was a thing. And also, that one's less of a rat tail because the Padawan braid was like, here, let me get this picture of Hayden Christensen. It comes from the side instead of the direct back of your head. You know what I mean? And it's not separated from the rest of your hair. But men with ponytails like have my soul in a chokehold. I get that, honestly. I get it. I get it. Like here's the Padawan braid, right? That one's not as bad because it's still connected to the rest of the hair. And again, but it requires styling and it requires effort to keep that, obviously. I don't hate it. I'm not a fan necessarily in real life because this only works because it's fantasy, in my opinion. But I'm not necessarily a fan in real life. It's still kind of weird, but also it's like, it is what it is. But like, it's better than a rat tail, in my opinion. It's better than the straight up rat tail. It's basically its own thing at that point. Also, it looks like we're gonna have ads in about a minute, so FYI. And we tend to do 3-minute ads about on an hour every hour just to prevent pre-rolls. So when people rate in, they don't like have to exit out kind of thing immediately. Where is it? Big. The thing with men's ponytails though is I think they have to have the right hair for it. You know what I mean? Because I think too many times. Oh, pixel model time. Oh no, well, no, I'll get on that pixel in a moment. Hold on that in a moment here. Hold on. Ugh, ugh. Go Haku mode. Ugh. Eh, eh. Okay, here we are. There we are. Some men, yeah. You have to be able. You not only have to be able to, but you have to grow a lot of hair. You know what I mean? Like you have to have that big hairstyle, in my opinion. Like this is ideal. This is ideal men's ponytail, in my opinion. Like when you have big, luscious locks, like Viking locks. You know what I mean? Like when you got those big, luscious Viking locks, that works. That works. But obviously, again, that still takes care. That still takes you got to take care of your hair in order to do that. You got to take care of your hair, and too many people don't want to do that. Too many people don't want to take care of their hair. Too many people don't. Jason Momoa used to do the ponytail thing. Jason Momoa's ponytail was always pretty cool. I always liked his. I think he still does it. Actually, I'm not sure. Ponytail over the shoulder. Yeah, yeah. The ponytail over the shoulder works. Yeah. I don't like mini ponytail. No. Not the mini ponytails. Absolutely not. Mini ponytails don't work. No, sir. No, sir. The mini ponytails don't work. But I don't think they work on nearly anyone. I think mini ponytails are so. I genuinely don't like mini ponytails. I don't think on almost anyone. Like I'm not a big mini ponytail person. I'm not a big mini ponytail person in general, so I don't know. It doesn't really work. Like even when Zac Efron did it back in the day when he was like, known for his hair and all that kind of stuff. When Zac Efron did it for like a day, he did it one day, and everyone cooked him. Everyone cooked him, rightfully so, and he never did it again. Just let his hair like go down. Like look at this. This is what Zac Efron did, and it was he got cooked, rightfully so. You see that? You see that? He got cooked, rightfully so. Okay? Rightfully so. He got cooked for this one. Okay? It's not a good look. Not a good look. Was not a good look, Zach. And luckily, he didn't continue to do that. I would even go as far to say Chris Hemsworth, when he had his mini ponytail, before he grew it out more fully, okay? Chris Hemsworth, I know he was popular with a ton of people during this era, but I was infuriated with this hairstyle that he would do all the time. Right here. Hold on. Let me bring this up. This hairstyle. This right here, with the bangs are longer than his ponytail. Like, his bangs were longer than his ponytail. Oh my god. Oh my god. Here's another image of it. Ugh. Ugh. No. 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 That's going to be a big no from me. That's going to be a big no. That's what I'm saying. I agree. I agree. It was so, ugh. And it was so, like, 90s. You know what I mean? It was so 90s. Like, 90s, like, in a... There's 90s in a good way. 90s in a like, 90s positive. But then there's 90s in a 90s why? You know what I mean? Like Frosted Tips, right? Frosted Tips stayed in the 90s unless your name's Guy Fieri. Although apparently people are bringing Frosted Tips back a little bit. Like, it's starting to have a little bit of a resurgence. Enhances my homosexuality. For every man in a mini ponytail, another lesbian has been born. Another lesbian is born. Oh my god. But then, okay, when Chris Hemsworth got his long hair going, and it started going long hair, okay, then we were cooking. We were cooking with the long hair once he got it really long. But it has to be that really long. Makes me more of one. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's another hair thing. Here's another hair thing I hate, okay? Since we're talking about this. Guys, can I ask who decided micro bangs were a good idea? I'm sorry. I need to rant about this one. Guys, micro bangs, really? Can we talk about micro bangs? It's so rare that those work. It's so incredibly rare that they work. I will show these on someone. I'm not going to comment on necessarily her appearance because she is a very lovely looking woman. However, it is so horrendously rare how good that they look good, because sometimes they do. So I'll give them credit, just like with any hairstyle. Sometimes they look okay, but 99% of the time, please don't. Please. It looks like you just like hurt your hair and you had an issue. Like, this woman, she's a very beautiful woman. However, the micro bangs are not fitting her face and her lovely, like, facial shape. She has a ow Prisma. Hi Prisma. We're talking about hair at the moment. We were talking about pickle lemonade and theater kids, and then we were talking about VTuber graduations, and now we're on hair and bad hair. And I'm making my case on why I don't like micro bangs. And I'm saying micro bangs are so rare that they work. Okay, they are so rare. Oh, and let me refund you because I still need to make it where the hair toggle actually only works on my big model. The pickle lemonade is delicious. Absolutely incorrect. But on the micro bangs thing, micro bangs, you have to have a good face shape for it. Okay. Let me show you a good version. This I think it fits both her hair and her facial shape, as well as the angle of the camera, of course, because the angle of the camera helps here. Look at this. She's slaying with that. She looks wonderful. She looks lovely in those micro bangs with the pixie, not even the pixie cut, but the very short hair here. The very short cut here. It looks lovely. She looks great. She looks awesome. Love it. Love that. But she has a good face shape for it. She has the right kind of hair for it. She has, you know, everything's working in her favor on this, right? Including the camera angle, including the camera angle. Let me give you another one here. Let me give you another one here. All right, this is another just off of Google Images here. Okay, it's proportionate. It works, but let me give you another one here. Okay, this is off of Google Images. Let me get the. Oh, it's saving as a AVIF. Hold on. PNG. Where is it? Okay, here we go. Look at this woman. Oh my god. With that kind of messy, shaggy look and those micro bangs up top, they're a little shaggier micro bangs, but they're micro bangs nonetheless because it's really high up on her hair and all that kind of stuff. That looks wonderful. That looks wonderful in my opinion. That looks lovely because it matches that kind of look. It's more this trad goth micro bangs, trad goth micro bangs. Right. Yes. Okay. See, this is what we're talking about though when it comes to like the matching. You have to have the hair for it and the matching, all that kind of thing. That's my sexy. But yeah, liking the cut. No, that's what I'm saying is like it looks good if you have the things in mind for it and you got it in mind here. Where's a good picture of a trad goth? Because some of these are a little mall goth and some of these aren't even micro bangs. Okay, you know what? This this lady's out of makeup, but I do like how it sits on her face mostly. Like on her head. I do like how it sits on her head. I need to make sure that I have like a clear picture of this. A lot of these are not clear pictures. And those are still micro bangs, but those are like obviously very showy. Let me find. I said obviously as if you guys could see it. I'm trying to find a non-blurry picture because anytime you try and take something like a screenshot from TikTok, it just doesn't want to give you like any quality. Hi Anari, hello. So mysterious? Yeah. Yeah, I'm very mysterious. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This isn't really trad goth though. I want to find one where they have more of the trad goth look. That's more of mall goth. Dude, trying to find trad goth with this is so hard. And I don't think that's really trad goth. When are you gonna read Sonic High School? Kill me. Kill me. I listened to you guys read a little bit of that. Shake my friggin' head, dude. Shake my friggin' head. That was insane. It got worse. Oh my god, no. Okay, okay, this is probably the best one I can find for trad goth. Okay, and this isn't perfect because she's definitely out of makeup, and there's also several other haircuts on here. But the lady on the right has a pretty decent. I'm not the big fan of the side shave still, but I do respect it. It's a very particular haircut that they do. Usually when it comes to the goth subculture, usually that's like it's counterculture for a reason. So you do the side shaves like that. But I do like how the micro bangs look and sit on her face. Otherwise, uh, uh, again, the side shave is like a very countercultural thing on purpose, and so that's not for me to like necessarily, and there's a very particular reason why they do it in the way that they do it. Um, at least for traditional trad goth. Mall goth is obviously more an aesthetic type thing, but trad goth tends to be more of a cultural counterculture type deal, more than even just an aesthetic. Although there are some people who do it for aesthetic purposes, and that's valid. That's valid. But I do like how it sits on her face there, right? And she's obviously got the makeup to go with it there. Um, but that was the only clear image I could find of trad goth, like clear image. I had micro bangs in the second grade, and they look awful. Right, right, because you get so many people who do the micro bangs wrong. They do them wrong, and it looks gross. And it looks as gross as that Sonic fanfic that Flan was reading. It looks as gross as that sounded. But also with any hairstyle, you have to take care of it, including the micro bangs. Okay? You have to take care of them. You have to take care of your hair. And if you don't take care of your hair and you just let it get messy and gross, then it's going to be gross. Okay? Like it's going to look gross. And no one's going to like that. Like eh. Eh. No one wants to see that. It's gross. Is your hair messy? Right now it is because I haven't gone out. I brushed my hair and combed it. And I tend to keep it pretty combed and but I am also growing it out a little bit. So it's like, eh. How long is my hair? It's about neck length at the moment. Yeah, it's about neck length. I think my bangs only go to about like my lower, maybe my lips, but like most of my hair, like about neck length. Yeah. I'm trying to get it to a little bit longer. I'm trying to get it longer, but I want to be able to do like a full like wolf cut with it. A more like kind of full wavy wolf cut with it. But it's so hard. And then I found my style, chopped my hair short, dyed it glow in the dark neon green, and got clear famed glass. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Wicked. Wicked. That's sick. Oh, dude. I love this song. Kaiju number 8. Oh yeah, because they just released the Kaiju number 8 like ED, and I think they did the OP for the next season. Did they do ED for the new season? Yeah, they did the teaser trailer. Yeah. God, I'm so excited for Kaiju number 8. I love Kaiju number 8. That's probably one of my new favorite animes going on right now is Kaiju number 8. I love that. But I also love the fact that he's just like a 30-year-old like mid-30s dude trying to compete with all these like young like these youngins. He's like a mid-30s encroaching on 40s dude trying to compete with all these like 20-year-olds, 18-year-olds, all that kind of stuff in the military or whatever, and they're fighting kaijus. I love that. I love them. I love him so much. Kafka's great, and I love Kafka. Look at my boy. Look at my boy. My hag boy. This is like a horrible image of him. Hold on. My hag man. Hag man. What are hagmen like? Ogres? My ogre man? Look at my boy. I love my boy. My boy is amazing. Look at his smile. Look at his smile here. Hold on. Let me get the right image here. Look at my boy's smile. I love Kafka. Oh, that image is huge. Look at my boy's smile. I want to protect that smile. I love that man. I love that man. I want to give him big smooch right on the forehead. Mwah. My favorite thing about this pixel model, by the way, is whenever I laugh and close my eyes, the eyes don't know what to do. And so I'll start laughing, and then my eyes will like freak out, and they'll do this thing. You see what I mean? Like they don't know what to do. They don't know what to friggin' do. Oh god. What the, is that a little corgi with the eyebrows? Dude, no, not the painted on eyebrows. Not the drawn on eyebrows. Not the drawn on eyebrows. Let me take my boy. There. Not the drawn on eyebrows. Oh god. Is that you? Dude, that's what you look like. Honest to God, I do kind of smile like this. I do kind of smile like this IRL. Like I do kind of smile like this. Like when I laugh or smile, I tend to like. Okay, I'm again. My eyes are already like kind of like what's the word? They already, I don't know. I don't know how to describe my eyes. They tend to, how do I describe them? They're like thinner, I guess. Thinner? It like it's really hard to tell when my eyes are, this sounds horrible. This sounds horrific. When I smile, sometimes it's hard to tell if my eyes are open or not. When I smile, it's hard to tell if my eyes are open or not. Okay? Like it's straight up hard to tell if I smile, if I'm sleeping, if whatever. It's hard to tell if my eyes are open, okay? It's hard to tell, and I have like very like thin, very like big eye stuff, eyelids that cover most of my eyes, okay? That's all I'm trying to say. All right? And so when I smile, when I do a lot of facial expressions, they tend to like shut, and so it makes it hard for VTube Studio and all that kind of stuff to track me sometimes, okay? That's because I, again, if I smile or something like that, then suddenly my eyes start freaking out. Is it like my eyes? Okay, shut up. We're both Pacific Islanders, okay? You're just Pacific Islander, but with more Asian ancestry. Like, god dang it. Like, come on. I have less Asian ancestry, okay? Like, okay, to be fair, you know, ancient Pacific Islanders came from Asia, so like, go ahead. What kind of eyes you get? I'll give you the pass. I got these beautiful double eyelids. You know what? My eyes are beautiful, okay? My eyes are beautiful. My eyes are beautiful. All right. Friggin' flan. You know, it's kind of funny because so this is a backstory into HAKU'S. So HAKU'S growing up, even sometimes today, people will confuse her for being Filipino. And they will like when especially when she was growing up, they she used to have a Filipino friend, but she looked my sister Haku says she looked more Filipino than her Filipino friend, and so people would get confused when they would see their names on paper and then say it out loud. And this was, oh, this had to have been the 90s or something like that still, so it was still 90s America, 90s Midwest America no less, and they would obviously Midwest it up and just like assume, instead of asking they would just assume and say it out loud, oh, this person has whatever, and they would say that while my sister's out, and they would say her friend's name. And whoo, ooh, ooh, 90s America, I both miss and don't miss you. Ah, Twitch stream elements, don't ask for people, do not ask for people to subscribe right after I was talking about like not racism, but like or at least not perceived anyways. I don't perceive that as racism. Dirty. But like a little bit of like inherited, no, not inherited. That's not the word. Like it's not, is it, it's not racism. Is that the word? It's not racism, right? It's because it's more of like just like ba- that's good. That's good. But let's see. Is it racism that I'm thinking of? Cultural, like a cultural. Oh, we got into racism. That's not really, but like I was explaining. Let me back. Now I got to backstory this. Now I got to go back. Okay, we're gonna backtrack here. Um, it is cultural appropriation. I don't know if that's the word either. It might be a little bit of that, but it's like okay. So I was telling the story. My sister growing up, people, she looked very like South Asian, like Southeast Asian, and very like because my family is Pacific Islander. All right. And so when we lived in the Midwest America, and thank you so much for the follow, Umai. Thank you. Um, we lived in Midwest America as Pacific Islanders, and she would she looked very Southeast Asian, and people would confuse her and her Filipino friend, and they would assume that she was the Filipino named child that would be out on the ice skating rink and so on and so forth. And so they would say the Filipino name for my sister when in fact we were Pacific Islander and vice versa. And it, I just I don't again I don't think it was racism because I don't know that it was necessarily malice. Although I don't think it was malice, right? I think it was just like ignorance more than anything, and lack of asking. You know, like, and any consolation to us too, or to them, I guess too, or in that instance, is it was funny to our family more than anything, and their family as well. Like they were family friends. My model is really mysterious. Oh, thank you, thank you. Credits are down below for this model. This is not my main model, but this is a fun, awesome model that actually you can get for I believe it's a customizable model. Yes, it's customizable. I don't know why I said I believe. It is a customizable model that you can get for a very fair price down below. Hey yo, I said mysterious. You did say mysterious. That's right. The model maker is 0x4682b4. Man, they really chose one of the hardest names. He'll catch it soon. Yeah. But it should be in the credits down below. Oh god. Oh man. Dude, my family, we've been through so much of just like because there was also times when I would grow up and people thought I was Hispanic or Latino. Bubble skirts are no, no one likes bubble skirts. Anyone that says they like bubble skirt is a plant. They're a plant. No one likes bubble skirts. There is not no one alive can convince me that they actually like bubble skirts and it's not some kind of industry plant. You know what I mean? Like this is an industry plant. No one alive can actually convince me bubble skirts are good. No one. This isn't ballet. This isn't some kind of ballet every day. Okay? Like no one. No one alive is going to say that those look good. No. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. Um but people thought I was Latino growing up. And so this part I do think was a little bit of racism because they would just start speaking like people, especially other kids would just start speaking Spanish to me randomly. They would just start speaking Spanish, which the kids obviously, you know, it's kids. I'm not going to excuse that. And it sucked. But like dude, dude. So like having to deal with that, yeah, yeah. Dealt with a lot of weird stuff. Dealt with a lot of weird stuff. And it what I couldn't like tell them otherwise at the moment because at that time because I didn't know my grandparents growing up. And so I had to be like, they made you look so scrunkly. They did.
Scrunkly.
The GLaDOS! GLaDOS was working! Thank you, GLaDOS. They made me scrunkly. They did. They made me scrunkly. They did. They did. Hi, Sorer. Thank you for 15 months. What the hecky, Becky? What the hecky? That Sorer, guys. That Sorer, one of the coolest people and first people I'm like, one of the first like few people that I met on Twitch. Coolest person. Sings awesome. Go listen to their songs on YouTube, on their YouTube, because she's awesome. Okay. One of the coolest. We love Sora in this household, in this Haku gang, Haku club, Hak club, in this Haku zone, the Hak calzone. Are we a calzone? Can we be a calzone collectively? A Hak calzone? Anyways, yes, go check out her music because it's awesome. And yeah, and yeah. Oh god. Ugh.
Need a stretch.
I can't believe we've been yapping for like an hour and 30 minutes. Holy smokes. Wait, what? No. They just added Sacred Stones to the Nintendo Switch Online? Guys, okay, if you don't know this about me, I'm going to explain. I'm a massive Fire Emblem fan. I started playing, so I started playing on the Wii because Radiant Dawn, you know. Radiant Dawn, loved Radiant Dawn to death. Radiant Dawn, Path of Radiance on the GameCube. And those were my favorites, okay? And then of course, Awakening was one of the coolest things on the planet. I played Awakening like 15 times through. I love Awakening. Awakening, and Lucina is still one of my all-time favorite characters. And then Three Houses, I played that plenty of times. Black Eagles every run, baby. Because only the Black Eagles were the one where you get to take down the bad guys. Okay. Fishnets scandalous, needs to count their days. What's wrong with fishnets? Who says fishnets are scandalous? Who says? Who says? Wear your fishnets. Wear your fishnets. Wear them. Wear them proud. Who said they were scandalous? Unsay them. Unsay it. Wear your fishnets proud. Just make sure to, like, I don't know, like, wear sunscreen underneath so you don't get a tan. Or like make sure you wear something, I don't know, so you don't get a nice little dragon scale tan. A chain link fence tan. You don't want that. I mean, maybe you do. It's kind of funny. Old men see it in a sexy. Yeah, well, they see ankles in a sexy way too. Okay, they see ankles. Look it up. It weird. I agree. I agree. I agree. Okay, I agree. It is weird. It is weird. I don't think it's scandalous. I don't think so. I feel that way about my boots. They're not even knee high. People call me a what? I feel like people put so many labels on outfits that just like don't make any sense. Like I get it. It's one thing if you're like wearing a skirt so short like your cheeks are hanging out and you're doing that in like public, okay? And I'm not saying necessarily that's a bad thing to wear that short a skirt. I'm just saying like, hey, be particular about where you wear it, because if you're wearing that to a movie theater where there's going to be kids around and all that kind of stuff, maybe not the best choice. If you're wearing that in other places and all that kind of stuff, I mean like to a club or whatever, I mean like it's whatever. That's your choice. You get to choose to be attractive or feel attractive in what you're wearing and all that kind of stuff. You get to feel attractive in what you're wearing. Just like, you know, I'm not even gonna sit here and be modest. You know, I'm not even gonna sit here and be like that, but like maybe like be modest in certain places, you know? and be like whatever in other places, you know? It's just your own thing. Like fishnets are just cloth, but society made them some sexy thing. It's you know, it's fish brain. It's the ape the brain that we have where we've assigned where we have certain like characteristics that like some brains have deemed attractive, but it's like I feel like even more than that though, it's like some people don't control they don't control their brain, right? Like they don't control their brain and think about it for a second and think for more than 2 seconds. People don't like to think for more than 2 seconds about things and they're just like I see legs. I see legs. Red roses too. I I love oh my god. Oh my god. Like I feel like that's what they do and they don't again, they don't even think. And even then it's like I don't know. We've grown as a society, I feel, where fishnets and even to not even to an extent other types of leggings and all that kind of stuff are more normalized, right? I feel like those are a lot more normalized. Tights, leggings, so on and so forth. Mind you, leggings are attractive. Also, to be fair, I think people are calling themselves out when they're like, "Oh, fishnets, blah blah blah." I think they're calling themselves out because I think they only see fishnets as like a sexual like context where they're like, "Yeah, you should only be wearing fishnets if it's getting it on." Yeah. And it's like, dude, why are you calling yourself out like that? Why you're calling yourself out? Yeah, yeah, they are attractive. Like, yeah, I do think it is an attractive thing, but like, let's not confuse it. You know, it's also its own thing. You know, the same thing with like leggings or anything like that. Like leggings are attractive. You know, what's wrong with I get? Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Is like some people enjoy wearing them for fashion, and they should because it is a fashionable look. There is a fashionable look with some fishnets. Like there's it's a fashionable look. And then they see like, "Oh, that's attractive," or blah blah blah, you know? And then they take it too far and they're like, "Clearly that must be scandalous because I find it attractive." Blah blah blah. And it's like, "Brother, I think you lost in the sauce." I think you might be lost in the sauce a little bit. I think you might be lost in the sauce. Home yeah. Yeah, it can be like that. Can definitely be like that for sure. 100%. All right, let's get to playing our game. Let's get to playing our game, y'all. We have a game that I was gonna play, and I'm blanking for a second. What game was I gonna play? Oh, oh, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, yeah. Some people just suck, you know, and well, it's not even some people just suck. It's more of a case of like and people don't even think to just like give people time with themselves and like let people like be, you know, they don't even think, just let people be. And like what's the harm, you know? Like are you actively being harmed by this? No, like why are you bothering? And that sucks. I hope things get better though. Hope things get better. All right, let's back out here into game screen. Whoop. Oh, I actually need to move my model here. I forgot that a pixel model doesn't move on its own. Eh. Okay. And then what do we have? This is called White Knuckle. White Knuckle. There we go. There we go. And then game audio. Ooh, hold on. Let me set audio for you real quick. Go down like here-ish. That should be okay. We'll go down music a little bit. Go down to like here. 0.5 is fine. Subtitles for sure. Okay. Save and close. And then we'll turn on audio. Now you guys can hear it. All right. So this is called White Knuckle. And White Knuckle, all right, is actually, I believe it's the studio's first game. This is the studio, I believe they're just called Dread XP. No, that's a publisher. Sorry. This is the studio Dark Machine Games, and as far as I know, this is their first game that they're making as a studio. They have some other games that I believe that they might be working on as well. Not to be confused with Dark Machine Game. All right, Dark Machine Games, not Dark Machine Game, because Dark Machine Game is like a crappy NFT thing, but then there's White Knuckle from Dark Machine Games. Okay, they might want to double check their naming thing there, because ooh, I would not want to be associated with any NFT stuff. But although the NFT thing might have came after them, so maybe they need to look into that. I don't know. But they have released their game built on Steam and IO, itch.io. Let me go see. And this is the first game of the studio. It's a speed climbing game. All right, the goal is to free climb, but we are free climbing in hell. In hell. Let me turn off this music here. Hello. Welcome on in. All right. Let's go ahead and hop in. I don't need no tutorial. Maybe I do. We should probably play the tutorial. Oh, that was a weird sound. Ooh. It was loud.
Future maintenance worker. Welcome to the substrate.
I'm turning you down more. You're going to like 0.37. I didn't hit save. Here we go. I hit save.
Maintenance traversal exam. This exam will test your navigation.
I have little handsies. Inhale.
Capabilities to ensure that you are capable of accessing even remote parts
of the
cool.
Substructure. Hold on. It's still really loud, actually. We're going to turn it down. The voice is giving you the heebie-jeebies. I get that. It's something about the like, calming. Look at these little grabby hands. Give me a wall. Mantling. Readies your hands to grab a climbable surface. Once grabbed, looking at the wall, move towards it. Okay. Oh. Oh, would you look at that? And then readies your hands, grab the surface. Oh, okay. Let me up. Grab. Okay. You can crouch with the crouch button and walk under the arm. Oh, look at that. Can I grab? Gimme. Yeah, okay. No, that's fine. Where are we going? Oh. Can I make this jump? Hold on. Hey! Oh. I didn't even need to do that, baby. Help. I don't know what to do. I'm scared. I'm okay. I'm all okay. Momentum. Alright, I can do this. Hey! I fricked up! Oh, I thought that was gonna kill me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought that was gonna kill me. Okay. All good. Here we go. Hey! Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, I'm so cracked. I'm so cracked. Okay, what does that say? Move your hands auto... Note that your hands auto-grab the pole when ready. Oh. Oh, I should have just held my hands open. Let me up. Okay, don't forget you can mantle. I didn't forget that. Okay, how do we do this? Eh. High five. Eh. Wait, hold on. Eh. There we go. Nailed it. Nailed it. Use items. 1 and 3. Okay, how do I call it? Ooh, food. Oh. What do I need food? Eh. Cans of food restore stamina. Don't forget to toss the empty can after using it. Eh. I love littering. Wait, where'd my can go? Hold on, where'd my can? I want my can back. Delicious. I don't know what I'm eating, though. Eh. If you're carrying too many items, your inventory will start turning red. Oh, there's my inventory. My inventory. There's a thing about stamina. Yeah, probably. Probably. Oh. Oh. Wait, hold on. Put that in my inventory. Oh. Wait. Oh. Oh. Oh, look at that. Oh. Now I just have my hammer out. Oh. No. Wait. No. Put the hammer away. Put the hammer away. Put the... Okay. And then we put hammer in there. And then... Yeah. Okay, hold on. Eh. Okay, hold on. Oh, baby. I'm okay. We're okay. We're okay. What does that say? Use your inventory while hanging, pull out a python while climbing, swap hands when one gets time, blah. Okay. Inventory, python, swap hand. Can I put multiple things in the ready position? No. Okay, so that's my whole inventory. Oh, I see. Okay. Alright, so if we do that, and then dink donk, and then... Okay. Oh, I fricked up. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Oh, I fricked it up. Okay, hold on. No! I need that. Please. Okay, hold on. Oh, frick. Hold on. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. I'm cracked. I didn't mean to do that. Give me that back. Hold on. Give me that back. Okay. And then this. I'm gonna eat. No, I threw that away. Hold on. I need to eat this again. Get that out of here. Okay, now what? Oh. Oh, wait. Hold on. I got an idea. I can just... Hold on. Let me cook. Hold on. I'm cooking. Okay, hold on. I'm cooking. Oh, baby. Up. What do you mean rebar? Rebar can be thrown to create a handhold at a distance. It will ricochet off surfaces if you throw it at a shallow angle. Aim carefully. Be careful about throwing rebar when you're not on solid ground. You will lose your grip on handholds and be knocked back. Okay. So like this. Hiya! Oh, that's cool. Hiya! I'm okay. What if we... Can I have that? Okay. What if we, What if we do that? Can we do that? You hammer too much, it breaks and you have to repair it. God, no, please. Please, no. No, no. I can't do another breakage. I don't know if I can do it. Alright, surely. I should not have done that! Okay. New plan. But it would add more realism? I don't want realism. I want fun. I want fun. They should make a baby mode. I agree. Oh, is that a cockroach? Can I have that? Wait, come back. Can I have it? Can I have the roach? Where'd you go? Come here. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna die! That's okay. That's okay. We'll go back up. Ah! Okay, we're back. Where's the roach? Where's the roach go? I wanted to eat the roach. We did it! We did it! Okay. Now we're ready to play, baby. Cracks neck. Cracks wrists. Little pop. Okay. Here we are at the very bottom of the abyss. We have one little python and one rebar. Can we put the rebar away? We can. Alright, thank God. I'm glad we can grab the floor. Alright, well, alright. Let's go on up. Back up, keep going. What's that noise? Why would it make that noise? Why would they make that noise? They did that on purpose. Well, that was an easy... Oh. Alright. Guys, we're making good time. We're making great time. I'm gonna put that in my inventory. Break the stupid box! Okay, the box didn't break, that's fine. Is this a brick? Do I have a freaking... Oh, I had a brick. Never mind. Brick is gone. No more brick. Are there any more bricks that I can have? Does anyone have a brick I could borrow? Any bricks? What the? Oh, that was a metal box. Is that rebar? What is that? Okay. I see. Alright, we're doing good, we're doing good. I have a brick. Yeah. Yeah. That sounded like a threat. Ooh, a little radio. Can we bring this with us? Turn it on. Turn it on. Turn on the radio. The radio. The radio. Oh, a cockroach. Bring it back. Come back. Come back. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, you little devil? Oh, roach. Roach. I ate it. Look, see, we have a brick, and I don't know... Can I hit this? Got it. Dude, we've already made it 30 meters. We're killing it. Dude, now we're spinning? Hell yeah. Hold on. Hell yeah, dude. What's that noise? Hello?
Current battery levels in Sector 5 emergency lights, 87%.
Woo!
Please conserve energy where possible.
It tried to kill me! Did you see that? It tried to kill me! It tried to freaking kill me! What counts as a safe reach? Pretty much any ledge. Like, all that red I can grab. As long as it's red, I can grab it for sure. It's gotta have a ledge, mostly. Okay, we're putting that away. Should probably put the hammer in quick select. I'll see. Yeah, like, there's a certain range, and I don't know what the range is. Like, this up there, I bet you can grab it. Nailed it. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god. Can I eat these? Give me. Come here. Come here. No, come back. Come back. Oh, oh, look at this. We got a roach. Look at this. Look, we got a roach. What do I do with it? I'm putting that in my inventory. That's coming with us. That's our buddy. We're gonna call that one Sparks. That's Sparks right there. I think I just stomped on a roach. I think that's a little fricked up. I wish I could, but I can't. Look, I'm trying to eat the roach, and I can't eat the roach. Me and my little buddy, Sparks. Alright, we're gonna... I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure we'll be okay. I'm sure. Oh! Wait, hold on. That was safe? Oh, we're safe right here? Dude, we're like a freaking mountain goat. What the frick? Dude, I'm like a friggin' mountain goat. What the heck? Dude, this radio sucks! I'm eating some soup. Oh. Get rid of that. I'm also eating some soup. Bye. I don't want to play with you anymore.
Notice. Please crates in long-term storage with care.
Where did that come from? Where did that come from? Where did that come from? Hello? Hello? Where did that come from? Hello? I fell in goop. I fell in goop. I fused into the mass. What do you mean I became the mass? The Pope is dead. How can I go to mass? Put that in there. Okay. Okay, we're getting out of here. We're getting out of here like Compton. There. Up. Bingo. There. Dude, I became concrete. Like, I hit the concrete so fast. Like, God. Alright, putting that there. Now what? What? This place is different now. Is this the roguelike? Is this the rogue coming part? I can't reach that. Alright, I don't want to use any, like, parts yet. I don't want to use any, like, ow. Okay, hold on. I don't want to use anything in particular yet. I want to see if we can do this. We were so close. We were so close to that one. Oh, wait.
Caution.
Give.
Possible
Come on.
structural weakening detected in training chamber 66 support beams. Refrain from heavy.
Okay, hold on. We can make this. I knew it. I knew we could. Alright, there we go. Bingo, baby. Yeah. 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 It went into the abyss. Gone. Put that away. Oh, was that rebar? Oh, I can grab that. I got scared. I got really scared. Okay, we're good. We're good. We've ascended 50 meters. Alright, we're 50 meters up. I think that's further than last time. I think we're already farther. Because last time I saw one for 30 meters. Unless that's just total. Dude, this thing tries to kill me. Question, what game is this? I've never seen it before. It is right below the screen. It should tell you. If you're new to Twitch, you can find it right below the channel name and the title. But if you're on mobile and everything, it should be like a little click on. If you click on the screen, it should also show you. But it's called White Knuckle. Never heard of it before. Yeah, it's a little indie game. I like to play. What do you mean power grid overload? Don't overload the power grid. No, don't do that. No. Don't shut down the systems. Don't do that. You don't have to do that. What? Oh. Okay, I got a plan. Hold on, I got a plan. Alright. So far, so good. Oh. Oh, my hands are on fire. My hands are on fire. Also, we're gonna have ads in about a minute and a half, so if you guys get ads, just do know I do tend to pause when I can for a lot more like story-heavy games if you're gonna miss something. Now imagine if something came out of the dark here. Well, last time I got eaten by there's little water or something. Okay, and the room was filling up with something, and I got eaten by it. I fused into the mass. Please let me up. Thank you. I was clenching so hard there. Thank you so much for the follow, Cassandra. Thank you. All right, there we go. Whoa! Dude, they just keep trying to shut it on me like I'm in a Star Wars episode or something. Give me this. I'm crushing some loaf, baby. What is that? Give me that. Python. Okay. If you plan on pausing for ads, I highly recommend hitting escape to pause the game. Typically I do, but that's for more story-heavy stuff where you're likely to miss something. For most for games like this where you're probably not going to miss much other than maybe me dying or something. Actually, I should take the break. I actually do need to take this break. So I actually am going to leave it. I am going to leave this one. Oh, don't you know? Oh, you don't know? I don't. I'm going in kind of blind to this game. So I am kind of blind on this one. So that's fair. You got me there. You got me there. I don't. I don't know. But I do actually need to take a stretch for this one because I'm like, dude, I was walking for like 3 days straight and walking and like standing in lines. My legs hurt. My toes hurt. But I do need to get on them still. Because it's actually not good. If you're sore, it's not good to just sit and lay down. You actually want to stretch and move still. Otherwise, the DOMs will actually kill you. Not actually kill you. Sorry, that's an exaggeration. But the DOMs isn't good, and will be worse for you anyway. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna stretch. Stretch break. DOMs. It's DOMs. Guys. Delayed onset muscle soreness. DOMs. Lamau. Okay, BRB. Stretch break during ads. Which arms? Lamau. Okay, I'll be right back. I am back. Welcome back. Welcome back to me. Welcome back to me. Guys, you have to welcome me back right now, actually. If you can hear me, you have to welcome me back. You're required to. Legally required to. It's in the chat rules, actually. I don't know if you read those. You probably should. Welcome back. Hi, hi. Hi. Exactly. That's right. That's right. Everyone has to welcome me. That's the rule. Are you feeling happy now? I am. I got a little bit more water. And all that. And got all that going. When I got a yawn in. That's my big yawn of the hour. Can you look me in the eyes and tell me that you're happy now? Can you? That's a song. This is a song, isn't it? This I feel like I know this song. Probably think that you were better. I don't know why, but the only thing I can think of is Post Malone. You probably think that you were better now. Better now. Are you slay or are you slay? Pff, I always slay. That's why I am like I'm baby girl coded all the time. I'm baby girl coded all the time. I've returned from ads and now bless you with the ability to reach new heights. Less depth? We'll find out, because watch how fast I die. Observe! We're back. We're back, baby. We're cooking. Oh my god. Oh, is that a Grouch? Give me that. Come here. Come here. Oh, you're glowing too. Oh, I want you. Oh, come here, you little sneaky devil. Ah! Ah! What the frick? The glowing ones like that explode? What the frick? I'm not moaning. It's pain. It's pain moaning. This isn't whimper audio. I want those. Give me those. Come here. Where'd they go? Come here. I want them. Look, I have 2 roaches now. Never seen an exploding one. I beat the current state of the game and have never seen an exploding one. I don't know why that's so funny. Are you mysterious or both? I'm very mysterious. Mysterious or mysterious. So true. I'm very mysterious. Can I have that one? Give me that one. Come here. I'm gonna throw a brick at that one. Oh, I almost freaking killed me. I almost freaking killed myself, guys. My hands do hurt. They are on fire. Please don't ring the bell like that again.
Elevated humidity levels detected in silo 92.
Yeah, because I'm so hot.
Dry goods containment integrity may be compromised.
The only dry goods are your mom's pants. Wait. Okay. Had to think about that one for a second. And I'm not gonna acknowledge that. Is there anything good under here? Anything good down here? What about over here? My hands are shaking. Would have cackled. Okay. Probably easier to go that way. What? My hands are shaking? Because I have astigmatism, but for my hands. What's that called? What's that called where you... Not Alzheimer's, not astigmatism. What's it called when your hands do the, like... The not good thing? What's it called? Frick, what's that called? Your hands... Parkinson's, yeah. The Michael J. Fox disease. I'm putting that one in the inventory. That one goes in there. Okay, hold on. We need to... How do we... Okay. Get one of these bad boys up there. Lady Gaga has Parkinson's? Ah! I'm okay. Sorry, I tend to over-exaggerate. Lady Gaga does not have Parkinson's? Wait, I thought she did. Does Lady Gaga not have Parkinson's? Oh, is this a spear? Oh, it's a rope spear. Ooh. Okay, let's put that in the inventory. And we'll get another python out. Okay, we should probably just reset here. Okay. Now what do we got? We could go up that way. That doesn't look too bad. Hold on. That doesn't look bad. Yeah. I'm just saying, Lady Gaga. Oh. Okay, so we got to get up there, right? Now I'm thinking if we go up here and then go right and around, we'll have plenty of stops on the way because we can climb up this wicked fast. Oh, that's liquid. Oh, that's liquid. Hold on, we gotta hurry. We gotta hurry.
Current battery levels in Sector 5 emergency lights. 57%.
Oh, we gotta hurry. Oh, that's liquid.
Conserve energy.
Please. Okay, can we get close enough without falling? Oh, that's not good. Okay. I think we gotta go this way. Wait, can we... Hold on, maybe we can do it like this. Alright, there we go. Okay, hold on to this for a second. Let this hand... Oh, that was scary. Put that away. Crushing loaf, baby. Get that out of here. Okay, we're putting this right there. All right. Yeah, I'm climbing out of the dell. Rolling in the deep.
Overhead lighting in training chamber
Oh, give me that.
is partially
Give me that.
operational.
Put that away.
Illumination devices recommended.
Hello? Hello? Where am I? Who am I? I forgot who I was for a second. Is that liquid popping up? Oh, gross. We gotta hurry. What's that noise? You guys hear that? What's that? What's that noise? It kind of sounds like me with allergies. Yeah, it kind of sounds like me with allergies. It's me trying to sleep with allergies. Oh, the break room. Oh yeah.
Caution.
Dude,
Structural stress
you see that?
identified.
There might be a tentacle dude.
Scaffolding.
Oh, this is currency.
Forms until repairs are completed.
I'm gonna python for one, a brick for one. Well, that's a bunch of pythons for one. There's a tentacle dude? What do you mean a tentacle dude? You think, like, Cthulhu's out here? I don't think I need any of that. I think we're okay. Oh, he's gone now. So make sure to deposit. Oh, the tentacles aren't that bad? Well, I hope not. Man, I sure hope this doesn't hurt. Help. Help. Ah! Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I thought that was going to be a lot worse than it was. Help! Don't do this to me. Don't keep doing this to me. Okay, hold on. Nailed it. I freaked out! I freaked out! Help! Let me out! Let me out! Don't touch me! Don't touch me! You will not have me! You will not have me! Okay, we're back. Okay, now what? Now what? Oh, I didn't think this far ahead. Oh, I didn't think this far ahead. Help! 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 Okay. Oh, thank God. Oh. Oh. Alright, we're good. We're good. Okay, hold on. How do we do this? Okay, calm down. Calm down, Haku. Calm down, Haku. Calm down. Calm down. Okay. Haku's calm. He's thoughtful. He's mindful. He's demure. He's crushing low. Throw that crap out of here. Dude, we're making it pretty far for our second try. That's right. That's right. We're making it pretty far for our second try. Thank you for investing in me. Hell yeah. How do we do that? Ooh, another rope spear. I feel like this might be critical. We'll hold on to this though. Oh, but we're getting over encumbered. Need to be careful here. We'll crush him low real quick. Okay, that goop is not gonna stop chasing us. Okay, we need to go back this way. Dude, they're trying to kill me. This is like Portal. This is like Portal, but they're evil. Well, they were evil in Portal too, but you know what I mean. Maybe you don't know what I mean, because that didn't actually make any sense. Okay, we're doing alright. I'm crushing low. Get that crap out of here. Up, up, up. Oh! Oh, the wind. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Can we grab that? It's like pushing me. Oh. Okay, how do we do this? Oh, this is bad. How do I do this? How am I supposed to... I figured it out. I figured it out. We're good. Oh, what the frick is that? Alright, take me up with you. You disgusting little freak of nature. Okay, let me go. Now let me go. Ah! You ate me! I got eaten! I got so far away! I got so far away! And then I got eaten by like, a pot? After 420? The day after 420, a pot mouth eats me? I can't believe this is such bullcrap. I didn't even... I should have thrown a brick or a spear at it or anything. I should have done literally anything other than like just take the tongue. Although that was kind of cool. That was kind of cool the way I rode the tongue a little bit. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. Beat them with the hammer. Oh. Yeah, that would have made sense. The facility grows. New deep storage content unlocked. High score. Horribly devoured. Look at that. We made some high score. But they can get very clingy. Ha. Just like my ex. Not really. I was the clingy one. Put that away. Put that there. Okay, get that. Put that there. Well, we should actually probably put the pipe down there. Okay, run. I like how it just says run. Run. Doom, 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 doom. Ah. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, man. About them free mobile phones. Are you guys an Android or an Apple user? I'm an Apple user out of necessity. I want that. Hold on, come here. Oh. Apple, but I also hate what Apple is doing with themselves. I agree. I'm Apple out of necessity, not out of want. Apple because they have all the fun, like, cases and everything that I want, and also I VTube, so I need to use Apple. Yeah. LG3, their camera was better until my current iPhone. Yeah, and then the meme about Android cameras is kind of funny because I'm trying to figure out because to my knowledge, there were some Android cameras that were like crazy, you know? And they were like studio quality, you know? I keep getting scared it's gonna like chop my legs off. And so I do a little bunny hop there because I keep getting a little fear in my heart. There's a little fear, and the fear keeps me alive, I think. I think fear keeps me alive, you know? Fear is what... I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. But they're wrong. Fear is not the mind killer. Or the little orgasm death. Okay? Which if we know from French, the French gave us the little death, which they think is funny. In Dune, they think it's really funny, because Dune says the little death, and then the French people laugh, and they're like, hee hee, little death, that's right. I haven't tested it, but it will crush you, and you can be locked out. That's so fricked up. That's so fricked up. Oh. Like a little... Oh, this is kind of cozy. Oh, I feel so safe in here. It is an achievement to get squished. Well, I don't want the loser achievement. I don't want the achievement that's like, oh, L, bozo. You took a big fat L, bozo. Is this a freaking train? I should not have grabbed that box. Okay, are we safe right here? Oh, we are. We're crushing that. Get that out of here. Okay, put that away. Put that away. Grab that, put that away. Grab that, put that away. Okay, now what? Okay. This should be safe. Okay. Alright, I get it. Get it. You know what else is fricked up? I don't, actually. I'm okay. And in fact, that was better for me, because now we have a spear. You're fricked up? I am, actually. I am. And I'm scared. I am. And, you know, I scare myself every ding dong. Please don't kill me! I'm not gonna die! Okay, we're good. Oh, good. Okay, put these away. We have plenty of pythons, which is nice. So if we ever get to a point when we're like, shoot, man. Spit. I don't know what to do. We got plenty of pythons to use. Where we can just kind of like hang out for a while. I just gotta be more careful about my hand economy. Because my hand economy, that's the scary part.
All personnel entering long-term storage silo 3 must log container inventory to maintain accurate records.
Oh, thank God my guy is so flexible. Would you rather drink pickle lemonade or the green bean smoothie? Probably green bean smoothie, honest to God. I can crush some green beans. I didn't mean to throw that. Well, it's gone now. Well, okay. Well, speaking of not knowing what to do. Okay, and then pop that bad boy there. Okay, and then... Oh, please. Oh, please. Ugh. The pickle lemonade? I choose the pickle lemonade. I'm partial to green beans. I'm not gonna lie. I like green beans, even though they are kind of like... I feel like some people make green beans and they kind of suck sometimes. But I'm also a big fan of... I'm a big vegetable eater in general. Like, kale. I like kale. I like me some kale. I like me some good old-fashioned kale. Help. I panicked a little bit and I peed my pants. I'm okay. Okay, we're okay. Okay, we're okay. Everything's good. Everything's good. Brussels sprouts? Okay. Have you considered that you might not just have tried good Brussels sprouts? Because Brussels sprouts go so hard. And I think, like, in the same way people don't like spinach, Brussels sprouts have gotten a bad rap because of cartoons and everything. But Brussels sprouts actually go so hard. Look at that little freak. Hold on, I'm gonna test something. Give me this. Hiya! Idiot! Oh, look at that. Give me that. Butter. Exactly. You need Brussels sprouts with butter. Lather those suckers in butter. I love Brussels sprouts. And I do count my days, though. That's unrelated, though. Those are unrelated facts. Look! Look! Dude, I don't like the slurping noises that thing is making. It's like sitting there like... And I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan one bit. Okay, we're gonna grab that. And then we're gonna go this way. Please let me up. Thank you. Oh, I see you, you little sucker. I hope you get eaten and swallowed by the void.
Training chamber 22. Climbing apparatus has been decommissioned.
Dude, we haven't gotten a single gold bug.
Strictly prohibited.
We didn't get a single gold bug. Oh, look at that. It's a bomb bug. I know what those are. Yeah, I know what you look like now. I know what you look like. I'm not gonna touch you. But can I grab you, though? No. Okay. I just thought... I thought maybe. I thought it was a... possibly. Slurping is them old hags after fishnet. Dude. I can't believe that bug just attacked me when I just wanted to be its friend and sell it for money and services and goods. Caution. Oh. Can I go up this? Is there another? Can we go? Okay, we go now. Oh, I'm gonna die. The way it was immediate, too. The way it was immediate. I am locked in. I'm as locked in as I can be. I'm held in the nah. Held in the nah. Nah. Held in the nah. It really do be like that. It really do. I locked in as I can be. Look, you try climbing when you're getting like attacked by all these things. You try climbing. It's bad. It's bad out here. It's like they're trying to kill me. And they got these little slurping noises in your ear. If you try slurping, like, imagine, like, you're trying to climb a rope or something like that, and you got going on, and you got this weird slurping ASMR. Okay? No one wants slurping ASMR in their ear. Even though I just did that involuntarily to everyone. Okay, no one wants that. Alright. It sounds like someone's slurping ramen. Dude, every time I try and slurp ramen, because, like, I don't know, sometimes I do that because I'm just in a silly, goofy mood, okay? Sometimes I play with my food, okay? I'm an adult. I'm allowed to do that. Sometimes I do that. But, okay, every time I slurp ramen or something like that, I always get a noodle right directly in the eye, and, it hurts. Have you ever gotten ramen noodle in the eye?
Notice.
Ramen noodle in the eye, not good.
Chamber 12 remain offline.
Eat sausage with a spoon?
Activation
What
is
the hell? How do you have a ramen skill issue? Because when sometimes the noodle, like, slaps up, and then the noodle gets in my eye. Have you never slurped a noodle? Like, if you slurp down a noodle, sometimes you slurp it too fast, and the noodle gets in your eye, okay? I didn't make that up. It happens, okay? Noodle in the eye is a real fear that I have. Well, not a fear, but it's like a thing that I have to be concerned about if I try slurping, okay? Oh, I almost didn't make that. Almost didn't make that. Oh, but not today. Not today. Man... And anime makes it look so easy to slurp noodles. Can we, like... Yeah! 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 Oh, what's that? Can I take that? No, okay. Got it. Probably shouldn't waste too much more time, huh? Oh, we're okay. Well, thank God. I thought that was it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought that might have been it. I thought that might have been it, you know? Okay, there we go. There we go. All good.
Oxygen levels in habitat are now below
There we go.
safe
Nailed it.
thresholds.
Your eyes aren't your mouth? No, I know that, but like I put it in my mouth and I'm slurping and I'm like, and then bam, it's noodle like flicks up like it's got like prehensile tail and a scorpion and it like slaps me in the eye. Gives me a good old eye slap. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Hell yeah. Oh, we're cooking. We're cooking with this one. Oh, we're making it out of Compton! Even with my astigmatism. I don't actually have astigmatism, but it is kind of funny to say that sometimes. Okay, hold on. Let me... Oh, baby! Oh, baby! I don't like all them smashing noises. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Going in my inventory, baby. You're going in there. Crushing some of that. Give me some of that. Okay. What the hell?
Current
I do have astigmatism. L.
26%. Refueling is not scheduled.
Oh, wait. I see that. Hold on. I just clenched so hard because I almost just fell immediately. Excuse me, sir. I said what I said. I said what I... Get that out of here. Slurping noises because you're throwing cans at the sludge. Well, it deserves it. In like a negative way. Like, deserves it derogatory. Okay, how do I... Okay. So if we like... Well, that's too shallow an angle. Oh, but we could go the other way. Shoot bricks at your mom? Well, you do have pineapples you can throw. That is an option. You do have, in fact, pineapples that you are allowed to throw.
Notice.
As long as you subscribe to Haku Blank, you can throw as many pineapples as you want at people. Give me that.
System interruptions.
Are you sure you don't have astigmatism? I don't. I don't. I don't even have I'm not even a Duton. Are you guys colorblind? Confiscate my roach privilege? You guys can't confiscate my roach privilege. You're gonna confiscate my roach privilege like my name's Pirate Software or something? That's a joke. I actually love Pirate. I like how I defended myself there, but I didn't really need to, but he didn't actually roach. Well, I mean, maybe he did. I don't care. I actually don't care. I don't even know why I'm saying anything about that, like, 6 months later. That was one of the worst, like, most made-up controversies ever in the entire history, dude. Love Pirate Software still. I don't even care.
22 climbing apparatus has been decommissioned. Use of equipment is strictly prohibited.
Dude, we're cooking. We are cooking. Oh man, we are cooking. Let me up. I'm scared. I pissed my pants a little bit. I'm okay. Help. Oh my god. Oh, I just held my breath really bad. What the frick am I supposed to... Oh, I see. Hold on, we're good. Come on. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Dude, there's a gold bug. Hold on. Give me that. Okay. Now we gotta get back up there. This is what my wallpaper is. Is it a roach? Help! Help! Okay, we're good. I freaking missed! I'm okay. Me when I'm cheesed to meet someone. I meet them. I'm cheesed to meet them. They discover that they're upset. We try again. Alright. Alright. This time we go again. We go again. This time we don't get cooked though. Wait. Anything over here? Cheese to meet them. Have you never been cheesed to meet someone before? Maybe you should try it. You should try being cheesed to meet them. Here, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Allow me to bring up an image. I'm also lactose intolerant. Twinsy, twinning. Okay, allow me to bring up a reference image here. Okay. Is the right one? Yeah. Okay. Give me 1 moment here. All right, here's our reference image. I meet someone, I'm cheesed to meet them. The authorities cannot find enough evidence to make the charges stick. The case goes cold. I meet someone, I'm cheesed to meet them. The cycle continues. I rest my case. Oh, that was the wrong button. Wrong toggle. Ignore the angry lines. Let me up. Let me up. Oh, that one works. Give me the roach. Okay. Is there another roach up there? I saw a gold. Dude! This is the kind of stuff my brother used to draw when he was, like, a young lad. When he was in, like, grade school. My brother used to draw stuff like this, man. He would draw it and be like, no, look, you're killing the bad guy. Climber! I saw you. No more pills. Everything fades. What have we done? In their home, beat with the mother. She is kind. Oh, that's nice! Bye. Anything good? Dude, you don't got nothing. What the frick? What the frick?
Warning.
Dude, someone's just leaving me letters. Like they're friggin', they think they're Mark Twain or something. What the frick? They think they're Mark Twain. I hate Mark Twain. I actually have no strong feelings about Mark Twain. I'm not really a big fan, I guess. But I also don't, like, hate Mark Twain, actually, that much. I tend not to think about Mark Twain. Other than, like, his really boring writing style. God, he writes really boring. I don't want to hear about 15 pages about how the candle is bright. Oh, God, it's so boring. Oh, my brain's melting even just talking about it. This is probably actually a more difficult way than just taking the momentum path. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at this loot. Crushing some loaf. Get that out of here. Put that away. Dude, I keep quoting the Minecraft movie, and I don't think anyone has seen it, but you should. It's a great movie in the fact that it's bad. Like, you just need to understand that it's not going to be a good movie. And I think the Minecraft movie is fine. Alright. As long as you also aren't a nuisance, who cares? Meeting ice right now? Goated. With the sauce. Get that out of here. Okay. How do we... I was supposed to go that way. I can make this jump. Told you I could. I didn't think I could make that jump, but I was a little scared. Nope, you have me made like on a you have me mad on a Mimu level. That might have happened. There's been I held my breath. I'm okay. How did I get... Why are my arms so long? I don't know. I'm a maned wolf. What do you want? Oh, I almost died. I'm a maned wolf. I have long legs and long limbs, okay? Like, have you ever seen a maned wolf in your life? Like, we got long limbs, alright? They're long. And like, length... Like, really just, like, they got leggy. Here, hold on. Look. A maned wolf has long limbs, alright? Observe. Observe my family members. That's my family. Oh god, that's a huge image. Hold on. Observe. Long leggies. Maned wolf. Me. Haku blank. Maned wolf extraordinaire. I'm one of like 3 maned wolves that I know of. Technically, also, funny enough, not a wolf. Crisis Scion, not a wolf. Oh, that's good. That's good eats. Give me here. Come here. It looks like a skinwalker. Yeah, no. Nuh-uh. Looks really, like, actually... I freaking missed. Well, actually... Probably could have gone that way, now that I think about it. Hold on. Up, and then we can go that way. Nuh-uh. Okay, hold on. Oh, I see. I feel like that's the wrong way, though.
Reminder.
I don't want to go that way.
Overhead lighting in training chamber 47 is partially operational.
Help!
Personal
Help! God?
illumination devices
Mary?
recommended.
Mother of Jesus? I'm hearing bubbling? I hope that's not my belly. Help! 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 Where am I? Who am I? I don't know who I am. Who I am. Where am? Where me? Okay, hold on. We can make this. Alright, we're good. We're good. We've recovered. We've recovered. We're all A-okay. M-B-A-okay. Strong as an O-A-K. An oak. Oh, this is bad. I don't know where to go. Alright. Alright, new plan. Oh, that's not gonna work. Alright, we gotta hurry up. Alright, hold on. We're good, we're recovering. Okay, hold on. All good. Everything's good in the hood. That's a lie, there are severe socioeconomic problems. But, we are good. Okay. All good. Oh! Oh! Help! Help! I'm scared! I have a brick! I'm okay. Okay. How many do we have? We have 2. So we can get a python. That's it. We can get a python. I kind of don't really want that. I feel like we should start... We're probably good on inventory for now. I'm gonna crush a can real quick. Get rid of that. Sir, deposit... Oh, yeah. Oh, you're right. You're so right. I forgot I could do that. I totally forgot I could do that. Thank God someone here had some sense to tell me.
Reminder. Overhead lighting in training chamber 47 is partially operational. Personal illumination devices recommended.
Okay, we're smooth moving right now. Oh. Oh, thank God. We should probably put some loaf over here. Put some canned loaf, just in case. Oh, give me that one. Okay, put that bad boy in there. Probably get rid of a python. We can use this one like immediately, so. Nah, we'll be fine. Alright, all good. Oh, there's another shop immediately right here. Oh, poggers. Hold on, come here. Come here. Yeah, that's right. That's right, I got you, you little devil. Okay, so, okay. So the 5 is a spear. Can I give you a useful tip that isn't very obvious? Normally, I'd say no for most games, but this game is, like, one of those obtuse kind of games that I don't mind. And it's not obtuse in a bad way, it's just obtuse. In, like, kind of a purposeful way, but also in a way where I'm like, I don't mind. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, what the frick? Okay, that, and then go up, okay. There we go. Oh, regular model. Okay, hold on. Gotta change models here. Hiya! There we go. And then take me to the game corner. Hi! And then... Yeah, there we go. Whenever you find a new item you haven't seen before, you need to use it twice for it to show up in vendors. Oh. Oh, like a brick. Oh, like a brick. And then we can put the brick in a vendor. Observe. Okay, that was not my best idea. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, I don't want you. I don't actually want to touch you. You're nasty. You're gross, and I hate you. Oh yeah, we get a wind boost. I forgot. No! I didn't mean to do that. I thought I had my hammer. I forgot I was using Q for the brick. I forgot I used Q for the brick, and I started spamming Q. Dadgummit. Dang it. Cross my arms in anger and irritation and not actual irritation. I'm role-playing. Dagnabbit. All because I forgot to put my hammer back. This hammer is my useful tool. It's a surprise tool that'll help us later. I need this hammer. It's a surprise tool that'll help us later. Goofy. Gorge, Mickey. Okay. Who opened the door to darkness? Who's opened the door to darkness? The Heartless is coming in. All I can think of now is Kingdom Hearts. Oh, maybe we should have gone over that door. Yeah, we'll be fine. Oh, this is way easier, actually. HAKU'S in Oh yeah, some of y'all, this is your first time here, so you only saw me in my pixel model. Yeah, this is my normal form. This is what I normally look like. Pixel is better? Don't say that. My model mama and papa worked really hard on this model. And I worked really hard with them to design this one. It gets a smash pass? Oh god. The other one is cuter? The other one is very cute, that is true. This one was not designed to be necessarily cute. It was done with a lot of like a lot of my inspiration for well, me was really Nathan Drake from let's see, Nathan Drake from Uncharted, Sly Cooper, because Sly Cooper is my favorite game of all time, of course. Sly Cooper, Garrett from Thief was another big inspiration. Child from, or Chilled. I don't know how to say his name, actually. Chilled? Childe? From Genshin Impact was another one. Still gets a smash back. Oh, God. And then that's why I have part of the orange hair was Chilled, and so when we eventually have my lore debut, you'll see more. Oh my goodness.
Protocols remain disabled. Proceed
Brush teeth? That's good. Yeah, go brush your teeth, chat. Make sure your teeth are brushed. Have pot. Thank you. You know, this reminds me of when students ask me, can I go to the bathroom and all that kind of stuff? Hope you fall. What the? Yeah, you'll fit right in with chat. Don't worry. Yeah, that sounds like chat. That sounds like one of my chatters. That sounds like one of my chatters. That sounds like one of y'all. Yeah, you fit right in. That's fricked up. That's fricked right up. One of them? Yeah. What do you mean one of them? As if Mimu, Sunny, anyone else that comes in wouldn't say that. Hope you get smothered by tentacles. You know, to some people that might not be a threat. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, I could have gone through the box. What do they have in there? Is there anything good? I don't want to go. Eh. Press them low. I hope your hands fall off. They might, actually. That might happen. Deposit. I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, let me up. Okay. Well, we can just go that way. We don't even have to do any of that. My shakery hand. Gossip girls. Oh my goodness. Alright. Let's see. Let's put that away. Get that way. Ooh.
Reminder.
Come here. Come here, you little devil. Reminder. Sounds like my mom. My mom. Okay, let me up. Let me up. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Oh! 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 Okay. I'll do that. Get in my inventory. Get in my inventory, you little golden delicious. I don't know why I called the cockroach a golden delicious. That's kind of gross. Not the worst thing I've said all day today, though, I don't think. I don't think that's the worst thing I've said. Maybe. No, that's definitely not the worst thing I've said. Hey! Okay, that one was kind of just banking on... Oh, did we beat my best ascent? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, we did it. Guess what I found? I don't know, what'd you find? Okay, whew. You know, we're making really good time on this run. But also, I think we've gotten used to some of these areas, so we're like A-okay. It's really only these upper areas now. Fanfiction of Jeff Bezos. Dude, one of my buddies just read fanfiction of Sonic Shadow High School. And they were reading on that Sonato fanfic level, you know?
Critical update.
Shout out to Floating List, by the way.
Have ceased functioning. Manual evacuation
Okay.
protocols remain disabled.
Put that in there. Okay. Go this way. Oh! Oh, that's spooky. Eh. Oh, I didn't like that. I didn't like that one bit. I didn't like that either. Okay, we're good. All good, all good, all good. Crush love. Who fantasizes about Jeff Bezos? I don't know. Why is Shrek Shadow an emote? I don't know. That sounds kind of based of them to do a Shrek Shadow. I was thinking of Sonato, like the Sonic Shadow. Usually I have a lot of Sonic Mpreg emotes though. And the Sonic Mpreg emotes kind of go hard. Oh, there's my Mpreg quota for the week. Made it. We made it. That's my Mpreg quota for the week, baby. I missed. Okay, hold on. Hold on, we can reach it. What is that? Oh, stay away from me. No, stay away. Stay away from me. Stay away from me, you freak. Did I say Mpreg? I did. I did. I tend to mention Mpreg at least like a couple times per week. That does tend to happen. Okay, I'm gonna smash that. Dude, I can't see nothing in here. It's pitch black. Get away from me! Okay. What the frick? Oh, I just let go. Okay, hold on. No, I thought I killed it! I thought I killed it! Guys draw art of Haku Mpreg. Actually, that's already been done. That's already happened, actually. Fun fact. That's happened a couple of times. One time they made me as Yowie Jesus, too. They turned me into Alba from, Dramatical Murder. Yeah. Got turned into Yowie Jesus. There he is. In all his glory. Dude, I can't believe I got eaten. Can't believe I got friggin' eaten again. One sec while I go ask for the Men in Black for a neuralizer. Yeah, that art gets passed around. Got passed around. Kind of like Alba did, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, God. Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's wait for ads here. I'm gonna stretch real quick, but I'm thinking we might wrap it up here. After, let's go ahead actually and go into the chatting screen while we wait for ads. Jelly? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you're more than welcome to. More than welcome to draw me. I always genuinely appreciate any type of most art, as long as people like follow my rules about my art. Well, art with me where they don't lewd me. That's the only thing I request, is not to be looted, not to be sexualized. Like, I don't mind spicy, you know. I don't mind a little spicy, but lewd, not my thing. Draw you as a South Park character? Do it. Do it. All you. That's all you. All right, let's go ahead and find someone while ads are running. I'm gonna go ahead and find someone to raid. Yeah. If you do draw, go ahead and share that on Discord so I can see it and make sure that I see it and all that kind of stuff. That's usually the best way, and then also everyone else can be like, "Ooh, they're so cool." You know, people tend to in the Discord. Let me hit exclamation point Discord. Camera is dog arse. Oh, that's fine. That's okay. People tend to share stuff in the Discord, and everyone's real friendly to each other. Maybe less so to me. People are friendly to me. That's as long as you're joking, as long as there's banter back and forth, and you're not just calling me stupid. I don't mind. I don't mind a little bit of banter. Banter's fine, as long as it's not just like you're stupid, you're an idiot. That's not funny. There's no joke. There's got to be a joke. There's got to be some kind of joke involved. Otherwise, it's just not funny. And no one's having fun, including me. But as long as you're back and forth, I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Let's see. Who should we raid? Who should we raid? Is the... Let me make sure ads are done, it looks like. Yes, ads are done. All right, so typically I don't go for very long, incredibly long, like a lot of... Well, I say like a lot of streamers. I don't go for very long. I tend to stick to around 3-ish hours. But 3-ish onward is kind of my usual number. That way you guys get like a full kind of experience and you're not felt like you're trapped here for 18 hours you're watching someone stream. Maybe not trapped, but you're not just watching 18 hours of streaming and all that kind of stuff. And it gives you guys an opportunity to get up and run, whatever it might be. Let's go ahead and raid out and find someone. Who haven't I raided? Hum. Let's see. I got a couple of friends online. Kind of want to raid someone I haven't raided before. No, you know what? Let's raid a friend. Let's raid a friend. It's not often I get to raid them, but they are an artist. This is the friend of mine. This is Sheru Shine. Sheru Shine is working on a character design and reference sheet. Ooh, very lovely. And we get to see Sheru's art. Ugh, I love Sheru art. So we're gonna go right into Sheru. If you have a ball, okay, if you have a ball, please share the ball with Sheru. Sheru loves ball. She loves ball. Otherwise, we have a ball to share with you if you don't have a ball to share, and you can share that one instead. All right. Cher is a good friend of mine, so be kind, be polite, and make sure to give her lots of love because she deserves it. And I will see you tomorrow with what do we got going on tomorrow? Is it Oddworld or I think it's South of Midnight. I think we got South of Midnight. Yeah, South of Midnight, which is an awesome game we've been playing. Next week is our start of Doom month, and we will be playing a metric ton of Doom Eternal, and then finally Doom the Dark Ages when it comes out next month. I'm really excited. I love Doom 2016 and onward, and machine games, and all those old school boomer shooters, stuff like that. And we will be playing that for a month straight. So I'll catch you later. Bye. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.